had several. When I heard I was going to have to say a word, I said, well, now God, I know what I want to say. What do you want to say? What do you want to tell your people on tonight? What is it, Lord? So I started reading in the New Testament. And I started reading Matthew. And I heard the Lord say, that ain't it. You missed me. Oh, I'm sorry. I said, all right, Lord. I said, I'm sorry. He said, what I want you to do first of all, though, I want you to tell the people, don't be blind.
My God.
Do not be blind. Do not be blind. You know, I put something out on Facebook the other day because the ministry now is talking about making it happen.
Yes.
Make it happen. And I believe I put something out on Facebook, if I can remember correctly, there was 3 types. It was 3 types of people who make it happen. There's people who watch it happen. There's people who make it happen. And there's people wondering why it happened. They ain't got a clue. It just happened. They don't know why it happened, when it happened, but it happened. Then you have your movers and shakers out there that make it happen. We all can make it happen in our lives. A lot of times we sit around and we wait for somebody else to make it happen in our lives. But God has given you the power within you to make it happen yourself. You have the power. You know, my great-grandfather was born in 1986. He died, he was 101 years old. 1896. Oh, when I was young, I used to just sit by the couch next to him, and he'd cross his legs, and he was blind. I was born in 1961. He became blind in 1960. So he was blind. And when I was a young man, I always liked to go and sit next to him and hear what he had to say. And he always wanted me to take him to the bank. I'd walk him to the bank. And he'd have a wallet full of money. Wallet full of money. Blind man. Wallet full of money. And I take him to the bank. We get back home and he pull out his wallet. He's showing me now. I can't touch the wallet now. But he's trying to talk to me. Okay, I'm gonna give you $2. He said, "That's $2, ain't it?" I said, "Yes, sir, Dad, that's $2." He said, "Well, thank you, and God bless you." I said, "Well, that's pretty good." Blind man reaching in his wallet, pulling out $2. He got it going on. So my cousin, he called my cousin one time to take him to the bank. That cousin about the same age as me. He took him to the bank. He came back home. He pulled out his wallet. He said, "Is that $1? Is that $1, son?" It was a $5 bill. Cousin said, "Yes, sir. It's $1." He gave it to him. He said, "Well, God bless you, son." That afternoon, my grandfather said, "Come over here, let me tell you something, son." He said, "I gave that boy $5. But he think he got me because I was blind."
My God, Jesus.
He said, "I know what I got." He said, "Because God has given me the ability. When I lose a thing, he multiplies a thing."
Yes, he does.
I said, "Dang, Dad," I said, "that's pretty good." I really didn't understand what he was talking about back then. God, when you lose an arm, say you lose your right arm your left arm becomes twice as powerful. It becomes twice as powerful. Let me show you something. Don't y'all go away. This is my granddaddy's walking stick. He got this stick in around, I think he told me around 1963 or something. But he told me, he said, son, when I go on to be with the Lord, oh, he's a deacon in the church. Son, when I go on to be with the Lord, I want you to take my stick. He said, now you ain't gonna need the stick for walking because you ain't gonna be blind. He said, but I want to leave something with you. Now I want you to know that this stick has blessed me. It has really blessed me because I think about this stick. And when I think about this stick, I think about him. And I think about him being blind. And all them years, he used to do everything he needed to do blind. Cook, take out the trash. He even had girlfriends at 80 and 90 years old. And say, son, how she look? She look good, Dad, I know.
All right.
You see, don't think that things can't bless you. In the Bible, there's handkerchiefs. See, so things can bless you. They can bless you. And this has really been truly a blessing to me. Blind. So we talk about blindness and we talk about the New Testament. I think there's like 3 situations in the Bible where they talk about blind people. I believe one of them is in the book of Matthew where it talks about 2 people that were blind. And they wanted a healing from God, from Jesus. And Jesus healed them. I believe it talks about in the book of John where it's when Jesus spit on the ground. And put mud in the eye, put mud in his eye. But the one I want to talk about tonight that made it happen is blind Bartimaeus. Blind Bartimaeus. We talk about blind Bartimaeus in the book of Mark. You know, when I talk about being blind, it's not only talking about physical blindness, it's also talking about spiritual blindness. You see, because we are all walking around spiritually blinded in some areas. Come on now. Spiritually blinded. Bartimaeus. Mark chapter 10, verse 46. We're talking about being blind. Close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. Open them back up. The time that your eyes were closed, can't you imagine being like that all your life? Look here. Back when Jesus walked the face of the earth, a person that was blind, it was like they were cursed. Because the book of John talks about, Lord, this guy is blind. What has he done to be blind? What has his family done? He done something wrong to be cursed with blindness. So what did he do? What did he do? So back in them days, when blind Bartimaeus was blind, they treated him like a second-hand citizen. Because he was blind. And he was a beggar. A blind beggar. Nowadays, if you got a blind disability, they'll try to help you get a job. Back then, it wasn't none of all that. Blind. No help. Mark 10:46 says this. And they came to Jericho. And as he went out of Jericho with his disciples, and a great number of people, blind Bartimaeus, the son of Timaeus, sat by the highway side begging. That was the best place to sit, by the highway to beg. Ain't no need you trying to sit in the alley to beg. You ain't gonna get nothing. Ain't nothing gonna come by. You talking about the road to Jericho as well. That was that's like sitting out on 95. He's sitting out on 95, blind and begging. I want y'all to follow me now. Because we sitting here with our eyes open wide, but we're blind. My God. Blind. Begging on the side of the road. And when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to cry out and say, Jesus, thou art the Son of David. Have mercy on me. And many charged him that he should hold his peace. Now, how many of us go through blind situations sometime and we want things to work out, we want to make it happen. And so we tell somebody about what's going on and we want to make it happen. And they try to stop you from making it happen. You know, sometimes we got to put ourselves in the feet of the people that's going through the thing. We want to judge people and we ain't even been a minute in their shoe. And we trying to judge them. For instance, if I had a son and he died in the Iraq war, I have no clue how to feel. But I want to base a law off of that situation. I don't know how she feels. You don't know unless you've been there. You don't know unless you've been in somebody's shoes. To really know the situation. So here he is begging on the side of the road, people trying to tell him to be quiet. He trying to get his blessing, and folk telling him to be quiet. How many times you sit up in the church, you trying to get your blessing, and people looking at you, hey, you getting yours? They trying to stop you from getting yours. Blind. They want you to be blind as well. But the devil is a lie. Amen. The devil is a lie. 47. And when he heard that Jesus of Nazareth, he began to cry out and say, Jesus, thou Son of David, have mercy on me. And many charged him that he should hold his peace. But he cried the more. He didn't stop. He got louder. Amen. And you have to understand, this is a busy place. A lot of stuff is going on. It's like you being on the side of I-95 and you yelling. It's a lot of stuff going on here. But he's yelling, Lord, have mercy on me. But he cried the more, a great deal. Thou Son of David, have mercy on me. 49. And Jesus stood still. How many of you can call Jesus right now? He just stands still. Oh, my God. Oh, wait a minute. That's Ed calling me. Hold up. Yes. Everybody stop. Is your relationship that good where he can just stop? Oh, my God. Catch this nugget. Is your faith that strong that he'll just stop? Because without faith it's impossible to please him now. Amen. So when you're talking about that faith, I'm believing you, God. I'm believing you're going to change this thing for me, God. I believe you're going to destroy that yoke, God. I know you're going to do. Jesus, just stop. Can't you? All this going on. All this trouble in your life. All this turmoil going on in your life. All this noise going on in your life. But you believe that God is and that God can. He'll stop. You can get God to stop. Amen. Just like when Hezekiah turned his face to the wall, he got the God to stop. You can do the same thing. But what do you believe? It's all about what you believe. Blind Bartimaeus believed. He didn't care. Look here. We walk by faith and not by sight. So he wasn't looking at the situation.